Hello students, in this chapter we have read about the combustion, what is combustion, what is combustible substances, and we have read about different types of the combustions. Now today we will start with how do we control fire. If there is fire, so how the fire can be controlled. So there are different means and ways to control the fire. First of all is removing the fuel. Fuel is required for the combustion, so fuel should be removed. Cutting off the air supply, that is oxygen, because oxygen is necessary for burning, so we have to cut off the supply of oxygen. Cutting off heat or lowering the temperature of the fuel. So this is like we don't have to provide the source of the heat, we don't have to provide the fuel, and we have to cut off the supply of oxygen. So these are different means and ways to control the fire. Now next very important topic is how do fire extinguishers work. So before that we must be knowing about the fire extinguishers. Fire extinguishers are the devices which are used to extinguish or to put off or to put out the fires. They either cut off the air supply to the fire or cool off the fuel below the ignition temperature. So ignition temperature is the lowest temperature which is required for anything to burn. So that is what the fire extinguishers do. They lower down the ignition, they increase the ignition temperature, or they just cut off the supply of the oxygen. Now there are different types of fire extinguishers. One very important is the soda acid fire extinguisher. Before going through the soda acid fire extinguisher, let's know about the dry powder fire extinguisher. In this type of fire extinguisher, it contains a mixture of baking soda is sodium bicarbonate, and sand. When you throw it over the fire, the baking soda decomposes and it produces carbon dioxide. You can see here, this is baking soda, that is sodium bicarbonate, and the moment it is thrown over the fire, it decomposes and it forms carbon dioxide. You know carbon dioxide is heavier than air and it descends to evolve the burn, and it stops or cuts off its contact with the air. So this carbon dioxide, because it is heavier than the air, it envelops the fire and it cut off the supply of oxygen. Somehow we need to cut off the supply of oxygen. So this is how it works. Now soda acid fire extinguisher, it is also very important. The fire extinguisher, it has a metallic cylinder. It contains sodium bicarbonate, again the same NaHCO3 solution, sodium bicarb at the bottom of the cylinder, and it also has H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid. You can understand this with the help of this diagram of soda acid fire extinguisher. You can see one plunger is there, okay, then here it is having a small glass tube which is having H2SO4, concentrated H2SO4, and it has got sodium bicarbonate here in that another metallic box. As soon as we want to use it, we will push this plunger and it will break off the glass sealing of H2SO4, and this container which contains H2SO4, it will release H2SO4 and it gets combined, both of them gets combined together. It means as soon as we will push the plunger, it will break off the glass tube which contains H2SO4, and H2SO4 gets combined with sodium bicarbonate. And what will be the outcome of this reaction? CO2 will be formed. Ultimately we want CO2 because it does not support burning, it is heavier than the air and it gives a kind of an envelope so that there will be a cut off supply of the oxygen. So this is how it works. So you can see here, if it was dry powder fire extinguisher, it was having sodium bicarbonate. As soon as it comes in contact with the fire, it decomposes and it gives off CO2, and CO2 extinguishes the fire. And in case of soda acid fire extinguisher, we have got two things, that is sodium bicarbonate and sulfuric acid. As soon as we push the plunger, this H2SO4 which is present in a glass tube, it breaks off and it gets chance to get combined with sodium bicarbonate, and what is the outcome of this combination? Carbon dioxide is formed, and carbon dioxide helps in extinguishing or stopping or putting out the fire. So this is how soda acid fire extinguisher looks like. Now when should we use or not use water to extinguish the fire? It's not that all the time we will use water to put out the fire. When wood, paper or clothes are on fire, we can use water to extinguish, then it's okay to use water. If the substances on which the fire is there, so these are the list of the things where water is okay to use, because water lowers the temperature of the burning material below ignition temperature and thus the fire stops burning. Okay, but we should not use water when there are electrical equipments. So whenever there is a fire because of the electrical equipments, so we should not use water, because there can be a chance of the shock to the people who is stopping the fire. Also, it should not be used when oil or petrol is there. The cause of the fire is because of the oil and petrol, because as water is lighter than oil and petrol, as water is lighter than oil and petrol, and as water is heavier, oil and petrol, they are lighter, they will try to float on the water. For example, this is the oil and you are using water, so you know water is heavier, it will try to sink, and oil which is heavier, it will form a layer over it, it will be still burning. So there is no use of using, or there is no purpose of using water whenever there is a fire because of the fire on electrical equipments or fire because of the oil or petrol. So in these two cases we should not use water to stop the fire. The reason is written here, because they conduct electricity, and because these two, they are lighter than water, and they will float over the water, and still they will be having the fire. So what should we do when electrical equipments or inflammable materials like petrol catches fire? So carbon dioxide is the best fire extinguisher, and I have told you in the previous slides also how we can get the carbon dioxide to extinguish the fire. So carbon dioxide is the best fire extinguisher, and because carbon dioxide is heavier than oxygen and it covers the burning material just like a blanket, it envelopes that burning material, and in this way it cuts off its oxygen supply, and electrical appliances can be kept safe, no harm to the electrical appliances. And carbon dioxide can be stored as a liquid in cylinder at high pressure. You must have seen fire extinguishers in your school, homes, hospitals, etc. So this is how, and they are also again telling you about the soda acid fire extinguisher. Soda acid fire extinguisher are best because they release carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is the best option if the fire is on the electrical equipments or because of the petrol or oil. But yes, if it is on the wood or paper, clothes, then water will solve the purpose. Now what is flame? Flame is a hot glowing body of ignited gas which is produced when something is on fire. So in next class we will study about the flame, the zones of the flame and the parts and the characteristic of every zone. This is going to be very important. Thank you very much.